Hello dear students, I hope you are healthy at home and you are positive and optimistic right from morning I believe. So in the last class we studied about circulatory system, right? So what is heart, how does it function, what is circulatory system and what are the good practices to keep our heart healthier, right? And what to eat and what to not, right? All those things we discussed in our circulatory system. So dear students, today is a very exciting class for you and we are going to switch on to the next chapter. This is more interesting and I wish that you are getting the notes for objectives and all. I have sent through PDF format. So one more instructions I want to give you through this video, that is just write all the objectives what I have sent from the textbook to your notes. Take 100 pages single line and either in blue or black gel pen, write neatly, tell and write. Okay, once you come back it will be checked. Maintain your notes neatly, right? Yes, I hope will not disappoint me. So will we switch on to the next chapter, that is human body skeletal system. So what is the skeletal system? Before that, dear students, there is a special guest in Manasa International School waiting from last 4 days to meet you all. The guest is telling, no, I want to meet my friends. Are you eager to meet that special guest here? I thank management because they arranged and they invited that special guest to Manasa International School. Are you very eagerly waiting for that? Yes. So just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Yes. So here is your special guest. Okay, since 4 days it was waiting to meet you all. Just now it's waving, just wave. Even if you wave from the home. Hi, hello, how are you? Even if you can talk, right? Hope you are all safe at this pandemic. Yeah. Yeah, dear students, joke apart. Today we are going to switch on to the next chapter. Okay, the chapter name is Human Skeletal System. So we have the skeletal system, right? Exactly like this. If a person died, right, if he is burnt or buried, after a few months when the muscle completely decomposes, this is what it is left underground. Okay, if you are burnt, you will not get complete the structure. If it is buried, definitely the structure is visible. Okay, so this is a complete skeletal system what we find in our body too. So this is the skull part. Okay, this is a flat bone and this is skull. And this is upper jaw and this is lower jaw and this is the vertebral column. Okay, this is called the vertebral column, and here we have the ribs, okay, rib cage, and we have upper arm, okay, hands, the fingers, right, and we have the pelvic girdle, or here like you can see the hip girdle. Okay, then next we have the legs, the knee and the fingers, right? This is a basic classification of different parts of the skeletal system. It's a basic thing. But when you go for higher classes, still in more detail, that is every small bone or joint, we have a scientific term and we'll be discussing it in detail. So this is a basic structure. I'll repeat once again. Skull, right? Upper jaw, lower jaw, okay? This is a lower jaw. And we have shoulder bone, okay, and we have the vertebral column, the rib cage, the chest cavity, that's the thoracic cavity, and we have the pelvic girdles, right, hip girdle also let's say, and here this upper arm, then fingers, okay, then the legs, and we have the fingers of the legs, right. So this is the basic structure of the human skeletal system. I hope you enjoyed the special guest, right? Yes, it will be there till the end of the chapter. We are going to study each and every part in detail in this chapter, that is human body skeletal system. So dear students, today we are going to discuss about the skeletal system. It's a basic framework which gives shape and support to our body. So for example, just to know the difference between the bone and muscle, right? Bone and muscle. The bones are very much hard, okay? Just you can touch your skull or your elbow, right? It's very hard, and also it gives framework, it gives shape, support to our body, right? This is very hard, okay, the bone. Let me write here. Bones are very hard, right? They give shape and support, okay? And also, the bones can't be bent. They can't bend, right? And whereas coming for muscles, okay, just touch your cheek muscle. It's very soft, right? It's very soft. Even the muscle of your hand, isn't it? It's very soft and tender. And it helps in movement, right? It helps in movement. And we have bigger or larger muscles and even smaller muscles. Okay? Smaller muscles. So dear children, just think a human body or any of the animal, okay, vertebrates. The animals which have a skeleton, they are called as vertebrates. It's a skeletal, that's a vertebral column. They are called as vertebrates, right? Just think any of the organism without a skeletal system. Take an example of human being. Without skeletal system, we could have been seen like the mass of muscle, isn't it? The complete lump of muscle, only the muscles, no bones, no joints, no complete skeletal system. Just like mass, no, the lump of muscles it will be. So that's why this skeletal system, what are the functions of the skeletal system? It provides support, right? Example, the fine example we can give is the vertebral column. Because of the vertebral column, I am keeping my posture straight. We can walk, right? This is because of this framework, the back support for what the muscles are overlapped, right? So that is what the skeletal system will give support to our body and also the shape to our body. Is it clear now? So we are going to discuss in detail, point by point. So I hope it is clear. The bones are hard, okay, and this bones which forms the skeletal system which gives shape and support. The bones can't be bent. Coming to muscles, they are soft, they help in movement. Some muscles are bigger or larger, some are smaller, okay. So next we'll see what are bones and its functions. So bones and functions. So as I told you earlier, bones are very much hard. So in adults we have 206 bones, okay, whereas in babies we have 306 bones. You can bring now.